afternoon, everyone. Live from Catlettsburg, Kentucky. It is the Minor League Championship game here on the Boyd County Catlettsburg Little League Sports Network. Tim Carper with you here as the Pirates setting to do battle with the A's. And we're just underway as Max will get ready to pitch. Griffin will settle into the right-handed batter's box. And with the first pitch, we were underway. Ball high. These two teams played just a couple of weeks ago. It was a 7-2 win for the Pirates. And Max threw that game as well. That one catches the outside corner, called strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike to Griffin. Griff will be the starting pitcher today for the A's. The 1-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. We've had rain in the area this afternoon. Check the radar. There could be some more rain headed our way, but did push the game back by half an hour to try to let that rain pass through. Here's the 1-2 from Max, coming plateward. That one's in the dirt outside. Good scoop by Ty. Makes it count 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2 coming plateward. Foul tip. That one fouled off. Just off the mitt of Ty Mullins. Could have hung on to that one, but that's a tough play for any kid right there. It's a tough play for an adult. Max gets a sign. The 2-2 coming plateward. Just off the outside corner, runs the count to pull. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Welcome everyone watching or listening in. We hope we have our camera troubles all fixed up. I'll tell you what, it took a while to get that going. I hope we're okay. The payoff pitch. Foul ball. Fouled off again. Count remains 3 balls, 2 strikes. Just underway here in the minor league championship game. The Pirates and the A's. Griff steps back in. Max with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So 1 away here in the top of the first. I'll bring Henry to the plate. We try to refrain from using last names if you're new to our broadcast. Just kind of keep some anonymity for some of the kids, but that's just kind of a rule we have for any kid that's not quite in high school yet. That ball's lifted to left field. Riker settles under it and will make the catch. Snow cone style for out number 2. Nice catch by Riker out to left field. That ball just about popped out, but he was able to hang on to it for the out. Nice play. He had a couple of nice plays in the last game these two teams played, and both of them in the first inning, or 2 of them at least in the first inning. So a nice start for the Pirates as Max will work with 2 outs to Colin. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Colin will settle back into the right-handed box. Max shakes off Ty. Gets the pitch he wants. Brings the 0-1 plateward. Way outside and in the dirt, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 away here in the home half of the first inning. Tim Carper with you here on this overcast. That one's in the dirt, ball 2. Overcast afternoon. But really not a bad day for baseball, to be honest with you. Swing and a miss on a high fastball, strike 2. So the count runs to 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the top of the first inning. Max shakes off Ty again. Gets the pitch he wants. Brings the 2-2 plateward. Strike 3 right on the outside corner, and that'll be it. 3 up, 3 down. Good morning, good afternoon, good night for the A's in that inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on base. We played a half an inning. The score of the A's, nothing. The Pirates will be coming to the plate when we return on the Boyd County Little League Sports Network.
Pancake cookies, pancake cookies, pancake Patty Cake Baker, you're a famous man.
Well, all I do is bake 'em just as good as I can.
What is your secret, Mr. Patty Cake Man?
I sample 'em, ladies, one from each pan.
Children, stop shoving. There's more in the oven. Hey, Mom!
Put patty cake cookies on your shopping list.
Oatmeal, chocolate chip, and sugar mist. I'm seeing varieties on your market shelf.
Why, they're so good you're lucky I don't eat 'em all myself.
Patty Cake cookies. Patty Cake cookies. Cookies how to satisfy.
Blue cellophane package, you can see what's inside.
What makes them taste so good, Patty Cake Man?
Well, to tell the truth, I sample 'em, two from each pan.
What's happening now? Radio, that's where it is. The global beat, the local news, music, sports, and entertainment. All of the action can be found on radio. So what's happening now? This is what's happening now. Radio, that's where it is. Community activity. Charming people choose to free. Get your spirits off the ground. Radio, so what's happening now? Weather, traffic, composers, happy being off the action sound. What's happening gets around on radio. So what's happening now?
Pirates coming to the plate here in the championship game of the Boyd County Little League Minor League Series. Mason will lead things off, followed by Remy, then Max. Griff will be on the plate. Brody behind the plate. That's your battery for the A's here this afternoon as Mason steps into the right-handed batter's box, awaits the first pitch here in the home half of the first inning. That one catches the outside corner, called strike one. No balls and a strike. Griff gets a sign from Brody. Lets it fly, and that was bounced towards the first base side. It's picked up by Colin, raced to first base, and they got him out. Nice play by Colin. First out of the inning for the A's as Mason grounds out to the first baseman, Colin. That'll bring Remy to the plate. Remy will settle in. First pitch from Griff. Hit right back where it came from. Played by Henry. Long throw, but he's in there. That'll be a single. So the single will put Remy at first base with one away. And Max will settle in to try to help his own cause. Griff checks in with Brody. First offering, swung on, ripped past the third baseman. That'll get into left field and gets by the left fielder. Max on his horse. He's going to come around third. He's headed for home. He'll be there easily as Remy settles into a stand-up double. Now he's going to try to go third. Nope, he will get back. So a stand-up double for Remy. And that will put the Pirates up early on, a 1-0 lead with one away here in the home half of the first inning, and that'll bring Ty to the plate. Ty converses with his third base coach. Max was getting rid of the batting gloves, and he'll trot back to second base. So a stand-up double for Max. I think I had those mixed up. Max hit the double. Remy's the one who scored. I had them mixed up. My bad. Ty lays a bunt. Beauty up the third baseline, and that's going to be a fair ball and a single. Max, since it was up the third base side, smartly stayed. He could have been hammered there at third. So runners at first and second with one out, and Connor will step in now. Number 5 batter as he squares to bunt. and tries to lay one up the first base side, fouls it off, strike one. No balls, one strike, one away, runners at first and second. Connor swings away, fouls that one straight back for strike two. No balls, two strikes on Connor. Second baseman for the Pirates. He settles into the right-handed box with an open stance. Here's the wind in the 0-2. That ball's lifted to right side or left side of the infield. There's an infield fly rule. So a fly out. We'll bring two outs and Luke to the plate for the Pirates as they lead 1-0. Henry made a good catch on that play. The batter was out anyway on an infield fly rule. I don't know if the umpires called it or not, but it was. And a swing and a miss. Strike one on Luke. No balls, one strike, 2 out, 2 on, 1-0. Pirates with the lead. Griff with the wind. That one misses way outside. Ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Max at second, tied first. Griff brings the 1-1 plate work. Swung on, hit up the right side. That's going to be fielded by Collin at first base. He'll take it himself for out number 3. But in the inning for the Pirates, they do get a run on a couple of hits. No errors, 2 left on base. We played 1 complete here at Callisburg. Your score, the Pirates 1, the A's 0. Back in a moment on the Boyd County Little League Sports Network.
This is what's happening now. Radio, that's where it is. The global beat, a local news, music, sports, and entertainment. All of the action can be found on radio. So what's happening now? This is what's happening now. Radio, that's where it is. Community activity. People choose to see. Yes, you feel it off the ground. Radio, so what's happening now? Weather, traffic, composing, the happy beat of the action sound. What's happening gets around on radio. So what's happening now?
To keep your dog in top condition, get your pet complete nutrition. Feed 'em sturdy, make them sturdy, happy, friendly, petty, birdie. Any dog can be a winner if he eats some sturdy dinner. Feed 'em sturdy, beefy sturdy, that's what that consists on sturdy. Ask any dog who's tasted it, the doggy with the bit. You sturdy dinner, dog food is delicious. Get sturdy.
Back here at Callisburg, Kentucky, minor league championship game. The Pirates and the A's. Pirates lead at 1-0 after 1. Brody will step into the plate for the A's. Max will check in with Ty. The wind in the first pitch. Low and outside, ball 1. Overcast skies, cool temperatures for June. Upper 70s. The wind in the 1-0. Inside, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. To Brody, who's leading off the second inning for the A's. Checks in with his dad, Jeff, down at third. The wind in the 2-0. Swung on, fouled straight back, strike 1. That adjusted our camera just a bit, but c'est la vie. 2-1. Max will check back in with Ty. Gets the signs he likes. A 2-1 plateward. Way in outside. Ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. A's looking for their first base runner of the ball game. Three balls and a strike. Max with the wind and the pitch. Way upstairs, ball 4. That one gets up the third base line. Ty does a good job running it down. Leadoff walk. Bring Brantley to the plate. Probably just hit it again. That'll work. That's quite all right. Brantley will settle in with a runner at first base. Squares to bunt. Takes one right down Broadway. Call strike 1. Brantley will settle back in the right-handed box as Max, directing a little traffic with his infield, brings the 0-1 plate work. That one's way inside. He's going to get away. And Brody will get second. Wild pitch will move the runner up into scoring position with nobody out. 1 ball, 1 strike. Max will step off. Brantley will step out. Little cat and mouse. Now the 1-1 play work. Right down Broadway. Call strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the A's third baseman. Max will bring the 1-2 plateward. Swung on, hit the left field. It's going to be over the head of Riker and get all the way to the wall. Brody will come around and score and tie this game up. Ball gets through the infield, but Max will knock it down. So a double for Brantley ties the game up at 1 apiece. Nice stroke there by Brantley. That'll bring Caden to the plate. First offering, right down Broadway, call strike 1. I think he went anyway. No balls and a strike. Nobody out, swing and a miss, strike 2. Runner at second base, we're all tied at 1. Max with the 0-2 plateward. This is way outside and low, ball 1. Brantley at second base after the double. That one's low, ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Max checks in with Ty. Brings the 2-2 plateward. Way upstairs with that one. Ball 3. Well, walks will haunt you, as they used to say. 1 walk has already cost the Pirates a run. Max trying to keep that from happening again. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 away. That'll bring Gary to the plate. Brody led the inning off with a walk, took second on a wild pitch, and then scored on a double by Brantley to tie this thing up at 1 apiece. And we've got a timeout. Usually happens once an inning. Somebody has to tie their shoe. It's usually Mason has to do that, but today it was Luke, I do believe, out there. The chicken jockey. Gary is squared around. The wheel play on for the Pirates. That one's in the dirt. Going to get away from Ty and Mason there to pick it up. Coming in from first, charging on the bunt that was taken for a ball. 1 ball, no strike, 1 away. That one's right down Broadway, called strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 away, 1 on. Aces wild here in the top half of the second inning. Right down Broadway again, strike 2. Max trying to dial it in here. Go ahead run 60 feet away. That one's way high. Good job by Ty to get back there and get it. He's going to throw it down. They had Brantley tied up, and he's going to score. They had him picked off, and an error will allow that one to score on the third baseman. So the A's taking 2-1 lead here in the second inning. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. And called strike 3, catches the outside corner. So 2 away. And I have Cameron due up next. A's have scored 2 here in the inning on 1 hit. Max brings the first pitch plateward, misses outside with that one, ball 1. The 1-0, right down Broadway, called strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 down. That one misses outside, ball 2. Good crowd on hand. Major League will play theirs championship game next. I think that's the Padres and the Cubs. Ball high, 3-1. See several of these kids tomorrow down in Mount Sterling, Kentucky. So Boyd County Cubs go traveling. That one's right down Broadway. Full count, 3-2. Barring rain, that is. The payoff pitch. Check the swing, ball 4. That will bring Hunter to the plate with 1 on and 2 away. All-Stars will begin in about 3 weeks. I think the 27th is the opening night for that one. This team strike 1 on the outside corner. Team small across the district, or in the 10U anyway, will converge on Fraley Field. I think the 12U will travel to Flemingsburg. So opposite ends of the district. That one's right down Broadway, called strike 2. Throw down to first, not in time. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. 1 on, 2 in. The 0-2. Catches the outside corner for called strike 3. But in the inning, the A's pick up a couple of runs on a hit. 1 error, 1 left on base. We played an inning and a half here in Kettlersburg. Your score, the A's 2 and the Pirates 1. We'll be back in a moment on the Boyd County Little League Sports Network.
To keep your dog in top condition, get your pet complete nutrition. Feed 'em sturdy, make them sturdy, happy, friendly, fatty, birdie. Any dog can be a winner if he eats some sturdy dinner. Feed 'em sturdy, beefy sturdy, that's what that insist on sturdy. Ask any dog who's tasted it, the doggy with the bit. You sturdy dinner, dog food is delicious. Get sturdy.
Here's a message of importance to millions of people who are continually pale and washed out, weak and run down. Doctors will tell you that these conditions are often caused by a deficiency of iron, the iron you need to build healthy blood, to keep your body function properly, and to keep you physically fit and mentally alert. Ironized yeast tablets provide you with a simple and effective way to get the daily iron your body requires. Ironized yeast is a concentrated iron tonic combined with high-potency brewer's yeast, one of the natural sources of vitamin B1. And every daily dose of ironized yeast gives you more than your daily minimum iron requirement in a form your body can easily use and put to work. Of course, pallor and weakness can come from other causes, so see your doctor regularly. But medical studies show that 2 out of 3 women, particularly those between 15 and 50, and many, many men, lack sufficient iron. So if you're not getting the iron your body needs, if you feel weak, run down, and are easily upset, get new pep, vigor, and color for only a few pennies a day. Start taking ironized yeast tomorrow.
First offering to Rikers. We start the bottom half of the second inning, called on the outside corner. Strike 1. Swing and a miss. Good cut by Riker. Comes up short. No balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2 coming plateward. That one's hit up the first base side. Collin fields it once again. That's 3 plays for that young man today. Outstanding job over at first. 1 down. That'll bring Seager to the plate. First offering outside, ball 1. That one's right down Broadway, called strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 away. We're in the home half of the second inning. 2-1, A's have a slim lead. That one catches the inside corner, called strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. The 1-2 coming plateward from Griff. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Quickly 2 away here in the home half of the second. And that will bring Zayden to the plate. Two balls, 1 strike as timeout's been called for some reason. Not sure why. Zayden playing right field today. Squares to bunt. Pulls it back, takes it for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs here in the home half of the second inning. A's have a 2-1 lead. Zayden will settle back in. Squares around, now pulls it back. Now squares, now pulls. Hits that one up the third base line. That'll be foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Two outs here in the home half of the second. The 1-2 coming plateward from Griff. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors. No one left on base. We played 2 complete. The A's lead the Pirates 2-1. You're hearing it all right here on the Boyd County Catlettsburg Sports Network.
My complexion's so bad, I hate to go out.
Don't be a square. Try Ting, the faster way to clear up pimples.
Yes, doctors' half-face tests prove Ting medicated cream dries up pimples more effectively than any other product tested. Here's why. Boys and girls have overactive oil glands. Excess oil clogs pores, causes pimples. But Ting blots up oil faster, more completely than other products. In lab tests, Ting completely absorbed oil in 15 minutes. Hours later, other products still had not. No, hiding pimples won't help heal them. No mere cover-up can work like Ting's antiseptic medication. Remember, doctors' half-face tests prove Ting better in every case, better than any other remedy tested. Applied at bedtime, greaseless, stainless Ting dries to oil-absorbing powder that clings all night, even helps heal acne-type blemishes. Don't let externally caused pimples spoil your fun. Get Ting medicated cream, T-I-N-G. See thrilling improvement overnight or money.
Waiter! Waiter! Phil, did you ever see such poor service? I'm going to call the manager.
Take it easy, Walt. What's mostly wrong is your grout.
I'm sorry, Phil, but my digestion is so upset.
What you may need for your poor digestion is something that works after nature's own order. Try Carter's Little Liver Pills.
Good advice. When your digestion is upset and you feel headachy and irritable, take Carter's Little Liver Pills. You see, each day, nature normally produces about 2 pints of a vital digestive juice to help digest your food. If nature fails, your food may remain undigested, leaving you headachy and irritable. To feel cheerful and happy again, take Carter's Little Liver Pills. They increase the flow of this vital digestive juice quickly, often in as little as 30 minutes.
Back here at Catlettsburg, A's lead the Pirates 2-1 as we start the third inning. Max with the first pitch of the inning, misses low and out, ball 1. He wants another baseball. I'd say that one's not been taken out of play yet. So get a new one, get a good grip, see if that works. 1 ball, no strikes. I hear my granddaughter. That one's right down Broadway, called strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. I knew I heard my granddaughter, Henley Joe.
I went up here all by myself.
You did? That one misses outside, ball 2. Two balls, 1 strike. Nobody out. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Two balls, 2 strikes to the A's leadoff batter of the third inning. Whalen. Right down Broadway, called strike 3. That'll bring Saylor to the plate. His first at bat of the afternoon. 1 out here in the top of the third. And we've got time out for another shoe tie. The second of many before the day's over. Guarantee you that. Saylor will settle back into the right-handed box. Max checks in with Ty. The wind and the pitch. Misses high, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 away. Max working rather quickly. That one's hit towards the first base. Mason will field it and step on first for out number 2. Two away, and that will bring Hunter to the plate. The last batter in the order. He'll settle into the right-handed box. Max will bring the first pitch plateward. That's upstairs, ball 1. Game moving right along here from the top of the third inning. Started a bit late because of the weather. Right now, the rain holding off. We hope that maintains status quo for the next little bit. Actually, the next 3 hours. They do have a Major League game to get in next as the Padres and the Cubs will play for the tournament championship. Pirates were the season champions, trying to win the tournament championship. That one's right down Broadway, called strike 1. Padres season champions for Major League. They'll take on the second-place Cubs after first-round wins. That one's right down Broadway again, strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Deuces wild here in the top of the third inning. Max with a 2-2 plateward. Swing and a miss, strike 3. No runs, no hits, no errors. Good morning, good afternoon, good night for the A's in that inning. We have played 2.5. Your score, A's 2, Pirates 1. Back in a moment on the Boyd County Catlettsburg Little League Sports Network.
Get a can of Dr. Lyon's tooth powder today for a few cents at any drugstore. See what a surprise you get the first time you use it. We believe you'll never again return to ordinary, less effective ways of cleaning your teeth.
Pancake cookies. Pancake cookies. Pancake baker, you're a famous man.
Well, all I do is bake them just as good as it can.
What is your secret, Mr. Pancake Man?
I sample them, ladies, one from each pan.
Children stop shoving. There's more in the oven. Hey, Mom!
Put patty cake cookies on your shopping list.
Oatmeal, chocolate chip, and sugar mist. I'm seeing varieties on your market shelf.
Why, they're so good, you're lucky I don't eat them all myself.
Pancake cookies. Pancake cookies. Pancake cookies are to satisfy.
Blue cellophane package, you can see what's inside.
What makes the taste of good patty pan?
Well, to tell the truth, I sample them, two from each pan.
Home half of the third inning, the Pirates will have Jake, Carson, and Landon due up. Trailing 2-1.
Jeff, how many pitches for Griff?
Griffin.
How many pitches is he at?
Griff with 19 pitches in 2 innings. Swing and a miss on the first offering to Jake. Strike one. Attempted a bunt. Strike two. Jake will settle back into the right-handed box. The 0-2. Right down Broadway. Call strike three. That'll bring Carson to the plate. His first at bat in the afternoon. These two teams have played 4 times, and all of them have been tremendous games. That one's right down Broadway. Call strike one. That one misses the outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 away. Infield in just a bit for Carson. Griff checks in with Brody. Brings the 1-1 plateward, misses high. Ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. 1 out here in the home half of the third inning. Play 6 in Little League. That one's right down Broadway. Call strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 away. Griff checks in with Brody. The wind and the 2-2. Right down Broadway, call strike 3. Well, he couldn't put it on a tee any better than that one. 2 strikeouts in the inning for Griff. And that'll bring the lefty, Landon, in to the batter's box. Left side. Only lefty on both teams. Fouls that one straight back at us. Strike 1. No balls and a strike. 2 away. The 0-1 coming plateward. That one's lifted off the left side. Out of play. Close to the parking lot. Anybody's car gets hit, visit Cody Sturgill. He'll take care of you. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Good morning, good afternoon, good night for the Pirates in the home half of the third. We'll head to the fourth inning. Your score after 3 complete. The A's 2, the Pirates 1. Back in a moment on the Boyd County Catlettsburg Little League Sports Network.
Get Wild Root Cream Oil, Charlie. It keeps your hair in trim. You see, it's non-alcoholic, Charlie. It's made with pseudolanolin. You better get Wild Root Cream Oil, Charlie. Start using it today. You'll find that you will have a tough time, Charlie. Keeping all those gals away. Hurry up, Baldy. Get a bottle right away. Your druggist has it. A little goes a long, long way. You hear it screaming. Keeps you looking neat all day.
All right, welcome back here to the minor league championship game between the Pirates and the A's. A's have a 2-1 lead as we head to the top of the fourth inning. Max and Griff in quite a pitcher's duel here. As we're back to the top of the order, Griff, the opposing pitcher, settles in for his second at bat. First offering, just a bit low, ball 1. Home plate umpire's done a fantastic job today. That one's fouled straight back over our head. Headed to the parking lot once again. And are we out of baseballs? I guess so.
No, it's still in between the cars.
Should probably start a game with more than 2 baseballs. Now we got another one. One ball, 1 strike. Griff will settle back into the right-handed box. Max will check in with Ty. The wind and the 1-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Good cut. Blister that inside corner. 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes, nobody out. Max shakes off Ty, wants to throw something different. Let's see what he's got. Little curveball, catches the outside corner, called strike 3. 1 away. That'll bring Henry to the plate. Flew out to left his first time up. First offering, right down Broadway, called strike 1. The 0-1. Right down Broadway again, called strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes, 1 away. The 0-2 from Max. Swung on, hit up the first base side. Picked up by Ty, and that'll be a single. He beat it out. Nice job. A swinging bunt. We'll put a runner at first base with 1 away for Colin. Colin is already squared around. Catcher's not even in the box yet. Now he'll pull away. Ball misses outside, ball 1. Pretty good catcher in Ty. Pretty speedy runner in Henry. That one catches the inside corner. They fake the go, and the ball thrown into center field. So error on the throw went the ball getting to center field, and runner now in scoring position with a 1-ball, 1-strike count on Colin. That one misses outside, ball 2. 2-1. Brody on deck. That ball's ripped to third, knocked down by Seeger. He'll need to hold that one, but he does it, and he throws it to first. They're going to try to go across the diamond. So on the error, well, that's not an error. He has a hard-hit baseball. But nonetheless, on the throwing error, Colin will go to second. And I believe they're going to get Max out of there and bring in Remy. 75 is actually the limit, but pitchers allowed 75 anyway. But we're going to have a change in pitchers as Remy will now come in to take over for Max. And we'll let him get in a couple of warm-ups. We'll step away for just a moment. With runners at second and third and one away, Remy will come in and take over for Max. We'll be back in just a moment on the Boyd County Councilsburg Sports Network.
To keep your dog in top condition, get your pet complete nutrition. Feed them sturdy, make them sturdy, happy, friendly, petty, birdie. Any dog can be a winner if he eats some sturdy dinner. Feed them sturdy, be sturdy, vet with thank insist on sturdy. Ask any dog who's tasted it, the doggy with the bit. You sturdy dinner, dog food is delicious. Get sturdy.
Runners at second and third, one away. Brody will step into the right-handed box. He'll be the first batter to face Remy. Remy and Max just swap positions. Takes that one low, ball 1. And so he did not offer at it. Remy will bring the ball plateward. Misses upstairs, ball 2. They're trying to give you an out. Throw a strike, Young. Two balls, no strikes. That one catches the corner. Calls strike 1. 2 balls and a strike. May have been a bit high. The 2-1. Outside ball 3. 3 balls and a strike. Brantley on deck had a double back in the second. The ball's lifted to left field. Riker will settle under it. Make the catch. Tagging up will be Henry. He will score. And it's 3-1. Sacrifice fly for Brody. Nice catch by Riker. That'll bring Brantley to the plate with 2 away. Colin at second base.
He's good.
Ty will hang the sign for Remy. To the belt. Now to the plate. Misses low and outside, ball 1. Ball's hit right towards Connor. Makes a catch on the first. I don't know if they caught him out on the catch or on the play, but nonetheless, nice play by Connor at second base. As I'm not sure if the umpire declared that he caught that ball in the air. I think he did. Nonetheless, just to make sure, because you never know with umpires at this level. He just throws it on the first just in case. So 1 run on that, in that inning on a hit. There was no errors and 1 man left on base. We head to the home half of the 4th inning. Your score, the A's 3 and the Pirates 1. We'll be back in just a moment on the Boyd County Callisburg Little League Sports Network.
Get a can of Dr. Lyon's tooth powder today for a few cents at any drugstore. See what a surprise you get the first time you use it. We believe you'll never again return to ordinary, less effective ways of cleaning your teeth.
To keep your dog in top condition, get your pet complete nutrition. Feed 'em sturdy, make 'em sturdy, happy, friendly, petty, birdie. Any dog can be a winner if he eats some sturdy dinner. Feed 'em sturdy, be sturdy, vet with thanks insist on sturdy. Ask any dog who's tasted it, the doggy with the bit. You sturdy dinner, dog food is delicious. Get sturdy.
Bottom of the 4th inning, 3-1. A's lead the Pirates. 13-14 and batters 13-14 and 1 do up this inning. Yes, they bat everyone at this level, and there's 14 players on the Pirates team, so they all get a bat. Number 13 in the lineup is Braden. He'll settle into the right-handed box. Griff catches the outside corner, calls strike 1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. The 0-2 coming plateward. Misses just outside, maybe a bit low, ball 1. One ball, 2 strikes. Swung on, fouled off to the right side. One ball, 2 strikes. That one's in the dirt, ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out. It's Braden leading off the home half of the 4th inning for the Pirates. They trail at 3-1. That one's in the dirt as well, ball 3. So Griff, after getting ahead 0-2, has thrown 3 balls. Counts full. Griff with the wind and the payoff pitch. Swung on, hit right back at him. He bobbles. Throw to first. In there. That'll bring Jamison to the plate with a runner at first. Very close play at first. I think the umpire got that one right. There's a call to strike. Throw down, and he's out from here to there. I have no idea what they're thinking there. Nice shot by Brody. Tagged by Henry. Swing and a miss, and that one got the umpire. Ooh, that hurts. Got him right where the padding stops on the left arm, and that does smart. Now, as a catcher, as a former catcher, what you do right now is go out and talk to your pitcher. Give that blue a little time to heal up. And make sure you catch the next one because he's not going to like that too well. No balls, 2 strikes. 1 away. That one's upstairs, ball 1. 1-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 away. We're in the home half of the 4th inning. The Pirates trail the A's 3-1 here in the Minor League Championship Series. That one's in the dirt, ball 3. Mason on deck, top of the order for the Pirates. The payoff pitch, right down Broadway, called strike 3. That's only 2, Brody. You have to get 3 today, buddy. So a 2 away, back to the top of the order for Mason. First offering from Grip. Swung on, hit hard at second baseman, but a nice play out there by Caden. He'll throw to first for out number 3. No runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on base. We played 4 complete. Your score, the A's 3, the Pirates 1. We'll be back in just a moment to the Boyd County Catlettsburg Little League Sports Network.
Get Wild Root Cream Oil, Charlie. It keeps your hair in trim. You see it's non-alcoholic, Charlie. It's made with pseudolanolin. You better get Wild Root Cream Oil, Charlie. Start using it today. You'll find that you will have a tough time, Charlie. Keeping all those gals away. Hurry up, Baldy. Get a bottle right away. Your druggist has it. A little goes a long, long way. You hear it screaming. Keeps you looking neat all day.
Back here at Catlettsburg, Kentucky. 3-1. The A's lead the Pirates as we head to the top of the 5th inning. As we said, these teams have played 4 times this year. All of them been close. They've split 2-2. It has been a very good rivalry here in the minor leagues. The last game of the season before All-Stars kick off. I believe there are 5 of the Pirates on the All-Star. I'm not sure the All-Stars have been announced yet, so probably shouldn't let that out. I'm not sure, honestly, anyway. First offering from Remy is upstairs and out, ball 1 to Caden. Remy working from the stretch. That ball slapped to third base. Picked up by Seeger. Long throw across the diamond to Mason, who makes the out. Nice job there by both young men. One away. And I have Gary up in my lineup card. I believe that's Gary coming. One out here in the top of the 5th inning. First offering from Remy misses low and out, ball 1. Remy will bring the 1-0 plateward. That one's right down Broadway, called strike 1. One ball, 1 strike, 1 away. Remy brings the 1-1 plateward. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Just a fuzz late on that one. Remy with the 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So quickly 2 away here in the top of the 5th inning. And that'll bring Cameron to the plate. Cameron squared around. Attempts to bunt at that one, strike 1. Pirates had the wheel on. Oh, 1 coming playward. It's upstairs, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 down. Infield drawn in just a bit. That one's right down Broadway. Call strike 2. A ball and 2 strikes with 2 down here in the top of the 5th inning. Just a bit outside. Ball 2. That was close. Remy to the belt. Now to the plate. That one's way outside. Ball 3. So after getting ahead 0-2, Remy now flirting with the base on balls here. Checks in with Ty. Comes to the belt. The payoff pitch. Catches the outside corner. That one was right down 2nd Street. Call strike 3. No runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left on base. We have played 4.5. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Your score, A's 3, Pirates 1. We'll be back in just a moment. You're listening to the Minor League Championship game on the Boyd County Catlettsburg Little League Sports Network.
Patty cake cookies. Patty cake cookies. Patty cake baker, you're a famous man.
Well, all I do is bake them just as good as I can.
What is your secret, Mr. Patty Cake Man?
I sample them, ladies, 1 from each pan.
Children, stop shoving. There's more in the oven. Hey, Mom!
Put patty cake cookies on your shopping list.
Oatmeal, chocolate chip, and sugar mist. I'm seeing varieties on your market shelf.
Why, they're so good you're lucky I don't eat them all myself.
Patty cake cookies. Patty cake cookies.
Eat them every day. Oh, we ride in the rodeo, roping steers and butts and broncos, and we haven't had a bite to eat since dawn. We are hungry and we're dragging, but here comes the old chuck wagon with the fiddles that we long for. Bring her on!
Now, I'm the U.S. Marshal. The soft drinks I am partial.
Remy will step in to lead out the bottom of the 5th inning. Pirates trail at 3-1. Takes the first offering from Griff outside, ball 1. 2-3-4 due up here in the home half of the 5th for the Pirates. That ball's lifted up. Brody makes a try. Can't quite hang on to it. He hit his wrist pretty hard over there. His right wrist went into the... I know it went out of frame, but there's a wooden barrier all the way around. I think he hit his wrist worse than anything. Great effort by that young man. Kid's tougher than a $2 steak. I'd say he'll stay right in there. Brody says, I'm staying. Probably ought to let him throw one here if they could, just to make sure. But he says he's fine, so 1 ball, 1 strike. Blue left his hat behind. Believe that hat's seen a few ball games. 1 ball, 1 strike. Griff will bring the 1-1 plateward. That one's in the dirt. Ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. To Remy, leading off the home half of the 5th here, trying to get a couple of runs. His team trails at 3-1. Ball's hit right back at Griff. He'll underhand the first baseman. That's Colin for out number 1. That'll bring Max to the plate. Starting pitcher today. Got up to the mid-60s in his pitch count. Walked a couple batters. Gave way to Remy. trying to help the cause here. Takes the first pitch on the outside corner, called strike one. That outside corner is a little bit wide, but it's been both ways, and that's the way it ought to be. These kids swing of that. Strike two on the swing. No balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2 from Griff. Ball slapped towards the shortstop, but it's hit by the pitcher right to Brantley, but he pulled him off. Attempted tag by Collin, but I don't think he did. It was close. The ball hit Griff's glove. It was headed right to Henry. Would have been a routine play for the shortstop, but it tipped off the pitcher's glove to Brantley, and he made an effort, made a valiant effort. Just pulled Collin off the base. So it'll bring Ty to the plate with a runner at first. The ball slapped towards second base. Throw to second. It's going to get the lead runner. On the fielder's choice. So with 2 away, that'll bring Connor to the plate. Boy, he made a heck of a play a couple innings ago. Line drive right down to his shoelaces. Was able to go down and get it. Takes the first pitch right down 2nd Street. It's caught the outside corner, strike one. Not quite down Broadway. No balls and a strike. That one misses outside. Ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 away. Runner at first is Ty. Second baseman Connor settles in for the 1-1. Swung on, fouled up, and out of play. Run the count to 1 ball, 2 strikes with 2 outs. That foul ball thrown back in. 3-1, the A's lead it. A's won the first 2 games of the series. The Pirates won the next 2. Here in the championship rubber match, that ball slapped back towards the pitcher. Heel field, throw on to first for out number 3. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 man left on base. We will head to the top of the last inning. The 6th coming up. Your score. The A's 3. The Pirates 1. We'll be back in a moment on the Boyd County Catlettsburg Sports Network.
Some every day. Oh, we ride in the rodeo, roping steers and butts and broncos, and we haven't had a bite to eat since dawn. We are hungry and we're dragging, but here comes the old truck wagon with the fiddles that we long for. Bring her on!
Now, I'm the U.S. Marshal. To soft drinks, I am partial.
And this popcorn's good.
My gosh, I say it's be. You like 'em, lick 'em, ice cream, and this ice cream, very nice cream.
You buy 'em, and you try 'em, and you see. Now it's time for intermission, so let's all hit the trail and gather around the sweet bar where these goodies are on sale.
Everybody, but everybody, is going to our Ghost to Go-Go show. Already the spooks are swinging, the witches are winging, the haunts are on the move. The monsters are swaying, the ghosts are saying, come on, get in the groove. And come to our rock and roll Ghost to Go-Go show. It's a zany mixture of spooks and music with BB. You may rock with chills or roll with the combos. But whatever you do, you'll have the time of your young life at our Ghost to Go-Go show. It's new, it's different, it's tough.
Here's a message of importance to millions of people who are continually pale and washed out, weak and run down. Doctors will tell you that these conditions are often caused by a deficiency of iron, the iron you need to build healthy blood, to keep your body function properly, and to keep you physically fit and mentally alert. Ironized yeast tablets provide you with a simple and effective way to get the daily iron your body requires. Ironized yeast is a concentrated iron tonic combined with high-potency brewer's yeast, one of the natural sources of vitamin B1. And every daily dose of ironized yeast gives you more than your daily minimum iron requirement in a form your body can easily use and put to work. Of course, pallor and weakness can come from other causes, so see your doctor regularly.
Top of the sixth inning. Final chance for both teams to get some runs up on the board. Hunter will step in for the A's. Remy returns to the hill. His first offering. Misses inside, ball one. Rain has stayed away. Good shower here earlier today. And more coming in tonight. That one's right down Broadway. Call strike one. Hopefully stay off long enough for the major league to get theirs in. The 1-1. That one's low. Ball two. 2 balls and a strike. Remy checks in with Ty. To the belt, to the plate. That one's upstairs, ball 3. 3 balls and 1 strike. Hunter leading off this 6th inning for the A's. And that one misses outside, ball 4. So leadoff walk will bring Whalen to the plate. Stopped to get a little instruction from someone, maybe his mother. That one misses up as Remy's just trying to let up now. He's to throw the baseball. 1 ball, no strike. Nobody out. Now Remy will go from the windup. Misses upstairs with that 1 ball, 2. Only thrown 26 pitches, but he looks a bit tired, actually. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Gets a sign from Ty, comes to the belt. Now working from the stretch to the plate. Right down Broadway, call strike 2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out. The 2-2. Catches the outside corner, call strike 3. That'll bring Saylor to the plate. Not in any hurry whatsoever. He settles into the right-handed box. Remy checks in with Ty. First offering catches the outside corner, call strike 1. The ball's 1 strike, 1 away. That one misses outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 1 on. Aces wild here in the top of the 6th. That one's upstairs, ball 2. Timeout's been called. 1 out. 1 out. On Mountain Dew. Meeting on the mound. Ty will come back as a train going by. It's always fun. Two balls, one strike, one out. Sailor settles back into the right-handed box. The wind in the pitch. Right down Broadway, called strike two. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 away. Runner at first. That one's down, ball 3. So the count runs full, 3-2 with a runner at first who drew a walk, a 1-out walk, or excuse me, a no 1-out walk. Then a strikeout, and now the payoff pitch from Remy. Swing and a miss, strike 3, swung at ball 4. So that's 2 away. And Hunter will come to the plate now. If you're looking ahead to the bottom of the 6th, it'll be 6, 7, 8. Luke, Riker, and Seeger due up for the Pirates, needing at least 2. Remy trying to get out of this one unscathed. His first offering is going to be low in the dirt. Wild pitch will allow the runner to move up to second. One ball, no strikes. 2 out, runner now at second base. That one catches the inside corner, called strike 1. The 1-1 from Remy. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 away. 3-1, A's on top. Here's the 1-2. Foul tip, caught by Millens, and that'll be out number 3. No runs, no hits, no errors. 1 left on base. We'll head to the bottom of the final. Your score, A's 3, Pirates 1. It'll all come down to this when we return on the Boyd County Catlettsburg Little League Sports Network.
Get Wild Root Cream Oil, Charlie. It keeps your hair in trim. You see it's non-alcoholic, Charlie. It's made with pseudolanolin. You better get Wild Root Cream Oil, Charlie. Start using it today. You'll find that you will have a tough time, Charlie. Keeping all those counts away. High up, Baldy. Get a bottle right away. Your druggist has it. A little goes a long, long way. You hear it screaming. Keeps you looking neat all day.
Bottom of the 6th inning. This is it for the Pirates. A's lead at 3-1. Due up in the inning will be Luke, Riker, then Seeger. Griff has thrown an absolute gem here today. 5 innings and only 39 pitches. That's unbelievable. As the chicken jockey will settle in to the right-handed box. Griff with the wind in the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Griff with the 0-1. Ball swung right back at us. Most people try to dodge that, but I'm too slow. The ball's in 2 strikes. Griff checks in with Brody, brings the 0-2 plateward. Swung on, ripped towards the shortstop, and off his heel of the glove, and that'll be a runner. Took a terrible hop right at him. Hit the heel of the glove and moved right on through the left field. So a leadoff single for Luke will bring Riker to the plate. Riker settles in. First offering from Griff. Right down Broadway, called strike one. Griff checks in with Brody. The 0-1 comes plateward. Ball's lifted on the infield. And caught by the second baseman. For out number one. Nice job by Caden to haul that one in. That'll bring Seeger to the plate. With Luke at first, Seeger represents a tying run. First offering from Griff. Swung on, lifted to the right side. Can't get there. Caden made an effort, and a valiant effort. On the throw. Not a bad thunt there. It's a runner in scoring position with a 1-ball, 1-strike count. One away. That one misses outside, ball two. And now Luke's caught up, and he's going to be out. No idea what you're doing there. Down 2 runs. We'll risk that, but they did. Now 2 outs with a 2-1 count. That one's inside, 3-1. So the runner cut down from second to third. That one catches the outside corner. Count runs full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Griff with the payoff pitch. Right down Broadway, called strike 3. That'll be the ball game. In the inning, no runs on a hit, no errors, no one left on base. Your final score, the A's 3 and the Pirates 1. A good one here in Callisburg tonight. That's going to wrap it up for us here from Callisburg, Kentucky. The Pirates win the regular season. The A's win the tournament championship. Thank you, everyone, for joining us here tonight. We certainly appreciate that, and thank you for all those who helped us get everything set up, get things rolling today. We appreciate that as well. That's going to wrap it up for us from Callisburg. Your final score tonight in the minor league championship game, the A's 3, the Pirates 1. This is Tim Carper saying good night, everyone. God bless from all of us here at the Boyd County Catlettsburg Little League Sports Network.